off the coast to the northwest. Now, you're going to notice something here in the last 24 hours, that there are no earthquakes reported in the Pacific Northwest. None. 0.0 and greater, none. We're pulling the USGS feed right now, and you can clearly see none. But what I want to do is open up a different screen. Let's go check the tremor page. Did the tremor stop too? Last 24 hours, tremors? Anybody? 3? 4? 4 tremors? Did they shut off the stations? No earthquakes all of a sudden? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. No earthquakes to report to you at all, not even a 0.0. What do you say about that, guys? I would say that that means that either, well, one of two things has happened. Either they had a network outage that's completely prevented the reporting of earthquakes across a 2-state area, or we are locked and loaded, we've gone quiet after a long, slow slip event. Now, I just put out a video yesterday. Ironically, we know they watch, the people who run the network up here. We know they watch my updates, and they're high critics of me, huge, massive critics of mine. They've gone in the media and issued horrible statements about me and so forth. The people from up here at the Pacific Northwest Seismic Network. Now, I'm not, saying they're doing this, but I'm just asking the question, do you think they could or would shut everything off after somebody puts off a video last night titled "Slow Slip Resumes in Vancouver and California"? I mean, do you believe earthquakes stop at the state line? I don't. Personally, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're into science, you would wonder, do state lines play into earthquakes somehow? I would say that's unscientific. But I don't know. I mean, it's a question I have to pose because it seems that that's what's happening. So, that being said, I can't report to you anything tonight. Nothing's going on. Completely quiet. All good. Everything's okay. Go ahead and go back to sleep. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. I think of a scene from the movie The Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen, where he's standing in front of an exploding fireworks factory, and he's saying to the people who are looking and taking pictures, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move along. Okay. I don't know. I get really suspicious when all of a sudden everything stops in a location where I've got my biggest critic in the world who runs the network that reports the earthquakes. And they're watching every day and critiquing me on a daily basis for the last 3 years. So, that being said, I don't know. Underhanded? Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll never know. The only way we're going to find out now is to wait for an earthquake to strike. I'm reporting to you out of ignorance at this point. Do you believe all the earthquakes stopped all across a 2-state region all of a sudden, randomly out of the blue? Do you? This is science. I shouldn't be having to ask you, do you believe such and such? Right? Like, where does belief in science go to mix? They don't. So, again, I'm operating out of ignorance, literally lack of knowledge. So, what do I report to you? Nothing's going on. That raises my antenna. I'm going to be watching for the next couple days. I want you guys to hold tight and prepare. That's what I want you to do. Prepare. Because if they aren't doing any funny business, it sucks that we even have to worry about them doing funny business. But if they're not doing funny business, then we would then start to, raise the alarm and say it's coming. Because a whole area going quiet after moving every day for the last several months, and then just to have nothing, not even a 0.0, not even a tremor be reported, that to me means there's something wrong. Something wrong. What is wrong? Well, it means that the area that's slow slipped just so happens to have gone quiet at a time where the rest of the plate is showing large activity above 5.0, spreading around the plate. The swarm up in Alaska still taking place. I mean, it's still going on. It's going to carry on for the next several days. And that pressure doesn't just disappear. It actually goes somewhere. It travels down the plate. That's what's causing our activity in the Midwest. It's what's causing our activity down in California. It's what's caused our 4.0 off the coast of Oregon to begin with. And now it's gone quiet with a 4. It just doesn't make sense. Does not make any logical sense. So, whenever I have something where I'm saying doesn't make logical sense, and I have to report to you what's going on. It really bothers me. You know, guys, I'm a very detail-oriented person. Anybody who's paid attention to me for the entire time I've been online already knows that. So it bothers me when I can't give to you an accurate, down-to-the-minute assessment of what's going on.